All right. Your public pass. That's good. We're gonna start it now. All right, it is 6:01 on Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. We're gonna open the regular board meeting. Oh, let me get the roll call agenda. There we go. Jen?
Here.
Williams absent. Nathan?
Here.
John?
Here.
Patrick?
Here.
Chris?
I am here.
Myself? I am here. Village Attorney Dan Boland? Here. Public Works Supervisor Brett Fergie?
Here.
Park Supervisor Brody Crook? Here. Oof. I'm not under any stress at all today, folks. Okay. Now we've established a quorum. Oh, I'm sorry. Village Treasurer Brenda O'Neill.
Here.
Thank you. Oh, would you please rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, I thank you. All right, we're moving on to the swearing in of newly elected officials. We will start with Brenda swearing in. And this is what we have.
Repeat after me. I, Ricky Worm,
I, Ricky Worm,
have been elected to the office of village president in the village of Davis Junction,
have been elected to the office of village president in the village of Davis Junction,
county of Ogle, state of Illinois.
county of Ogle, state of Illinois.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village president to the best of my ability.
and will faithfully discharge the duties of office of village president to the best of my ability.
All right. You'll sign it now or later?
I'll sign it.
Later. Okay.
We'll move on to the other folks. Nathan and Jen, you signed up for it. All right, please rise.
Both?
Yes,
You do both?
just state your own name, don't say first.
Say my fingers.
My name,
I state your name,
I,
I,
Jen
Jason
Christensen,
Miles,
having been elected to the office of village trustee.
have been elected to the
office
village trustee
I'll shorten it for you. In the village of Davis Junction,
in
in the village of Davis Junction,
county of Ogle,
county of Ogle,
state of Illinois,
state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do
solemnly swear
that I will support
I
I will
will
support
support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of
duties
the
of the
office
office
of village trustee
of
village trustee
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Four more.
I'll have them sign it.
That was rough. Shouldn't have been so rough. It's too hot in here. Tongue tied.
All right, I have to nominate,
I just turned the heat off. Now that it's.
what's that? Should we do it? There's something before. All right, we're gonna do it just because of the fact that, Dan wants to know. We're gonna do a roll call for the newly elected. Jen,
Here, still,
Nathan,
Here.
and myself, I'm still here. All right, appointment swearing in village clerk and treasurer. I would nominate Brenda Onyemany for the four-year term of, or not four-year term, but as the position of village treasurer, and Lisa Lewis, the term for the position of village clerk. I ask you a motion and a second on that.
Second.
Need a motion first.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to appoint Brenda Oldenbangley for village treasurer and same motion, appoint Lisa Lewis for village clerk.
Second.
John makes a motion to appoint Brenda Onyebany as treasurer and Lisa Lewis as clerk. Patrick seconds.
Is there a package deal here?
No, we will do them separately.
Okay.
So this is a motion for each separately, or is this as a package? It sounds like a package the way it was.
does.
We should probably separate them.
Ask for another motion.
Ask for another motion.
I'll make a motion to appoint Brenda Ognabangi to village treasurer.
Second.
Second.
Did I botch your name?
John makes a motion to appoint Brenda Onyebany as village treasurer. Jen seconds. We have to do roll call. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. That one passes.
I'll make a motion to appoint Lisa Lewis to village clerk.
Second.
John makes a motion to appoint Lisa Lewis as village clerk. Patrick seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
I'm opposed. Nay, I guess, right?
What's that?
No? Nay?
Yeah, okay.
Both those work?
Yep, that motion also passes. We'll swear you in one at a time, because they're different rules. Brenda?
It is.
How long is it? Let me see if I can read this.
Pizza.
I, Brenda Onyebany,
I, Brenda Onyebany,
having been appointed to the office of village treasurer
have been appointed to the office of village treasurer
in the village of Davis Junction,
in the village of Davis Junction,
county of Ogle,
county of Ogle,
state of Illinois,
state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will
that I will
support the Constitution of the United States
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of village treasurer
the duties of the office of village treasurer
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
All right, Lisa?
Can you take that?
Yeah, I'll take that. All right, you have to repeat after me. I, Lisa Lewis,
I, Lisa Lewis,
having been appointed to the office of village clerk
have been appointed to the office of village clerk
in the village of Davis Junction,
in the village of Davis Junction,
county of Ogle,
county of Ogle,
state of Illinois,
state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of village clerk to the best of my ability.
of village clerk to the best of my ability.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
We're good.
That's done, that's done. All right, spill me. On the consent agenda tonight, we have 5 items. First item, April 8th, 2025, regular board minutes. Item 2, bills payable dated May 13th, 2025, for a total of $62,988.28. Item 3, outside meeting pay for elected officials for a total of $300. Item 4, ordinance 25-15, an ordinance authorizing disposal of personal property owned by the village of Davis Junction, DeWalt Products, battery packs, drill saws, and light and Panasonic products, metal cutter drill, and driver and combo kit. Item 5, ordinance number 25-16, an ordinance establishing fees, charges, fines, penalties, and other regulatory measures under the annual fee ordinance, amendment to water meter and water meter reader fees. At this time, do any of the trustees wish to remove any of those 5 items for further consideration? If not, we'll entertain the first motion.
I move to place agenda items 1 through 5 inclusively as consent agenda items. Further, I move that all items be considered together as a consent agenda.
Second.
Jen makes a motion to place items 1 through 5 inclusively as a consent agenda. Nathan seconds. I'll just do it for the evening. Go roll call. Chris?
Yes.
Jen?
Yes.
William is absent. Nathan?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Motion passes at 6:11. Okay, and second motion.
I move to adopt items 1 through 5 inclusively on the consent agenda in a single group pursuant to the omnibus vote procedure specified in the Illinois Municipal Code.
Second.
Jen makes a motion to adopt items 1 through 5 inclusively as a consent agenda. John seconds. For roll call, Patrick?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Jen?
Yes.
William is absent. Nathan?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
All right, that is through that. We do not need item D on the agenda. Is there ever nothing removed for further consideration? Move to reports to officers. Ordinance 25-14, I cannot make a motion.
I'll make,
a
go ahead.
motion to approve of ordinance number 2514, an ordinance amending the Village of Davis Junction Code of Ordinances regarding standing committees.
Second.
Jen makes a motion to approve ordinance number 25-14. Patrick seconds. Get that number in here correctly. Is there any discussion on the ordinance? It's basically just setting the new committees and who's on them.
Just gonna assume that I'm wastewater, correct?
Your wastewater, water, parks, community events, dropping the development, and Chris's streets. William will be back in finance. Yes, ma'am.
Are you gonna give me that list so I can update the payroll for outside ones?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So,
All right, any further discussion on that?
streets and just public works, water. So we're doing away with ordinances. We didn't add another one in.
No, we just split
No.
water and sewer into two. We broke water and sewer to two separate.
The two separate
Yep,
spots.
share the wealth.
Apparently I can handle it. Just wanna make sure I'm on the same page.
All right,
We didn't need to,
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Passes 6:13. All right, meeting dates. We'll get back to that at the next meeting. We'll table that. Resolution 2524.
I will make a motion to approve resolution 2524, a resolution approving and ratifying entry into amendment to rebuild downtown and Main Street Capital Range between the state of Illinois, Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, and the Village of Davis Junction to extend term by 1 year.
Second.
Jen makes a motion to approve resolution number 25-24. Nathan seconds. Is there any discussion on that? Pretty self-explanatory in the title. All right, let's roll call. Nathan?
Yes.
John?
yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Jen?
Yes.
William is absent. Passes at 6:14. All right, that was that one. E. Greg blew me off tonight. We don't have a swearing tonight.
Well, that started off smashingly.
It's probably, we found somebody who's gonna show up.
Well, it's a start.
All right, man.
It is. They have to be.
Pick a winner. Just the address. 11:21, frosty morning. To the treasurer.
Your April 30th treasury report is packet. Any questions, let me know. And I also have discussion approval. We have to update our authorized signers for both Byron Bank and Stillman Bank. So I just need approval for that. I'm assuming we're gonna do the finance trustee.
I'll make a, I'm sorry, I just closed up here. I'll make a motion to approve an update to the authorized signers for all financial accounts with the Byron Bank and Stillman Bank to to remove Christopher Samples and add William Lushinger.
Second.
Can you say her name?
Huh?
Can you say her name?
No, I didn't.
Don't feel bad, I don't know how to say his name.
Okay, either way.
Yeah.
Who seconded?
I did. I seconded.
John seconded. All right. Nathan makes a motion to approve the update of the authorized signers for financial accounts of Byron Bank and Stillman Bank from Chris Samples to William Luxinger. John seconds. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Passes 6-17. All right. Anything further, Brenda?
No, that's it.
Floor is still yours. Dan? No report. No report. Jen?
We just had a meeting before this on our celebration. We're getting down to within the last month, so we're trying to get our, timing of events and, I don't know, get everything, I guess, our I's dotted and our T's crossed.
We are still in need of vendors, either food trucks or craft people or people that want to have a booth or something. So we are still taking applications for that, so if anyone knows anyone that might be interested, that they could with great haste hurry up and come in and fill out paperwork or reach out to Jen or I and we can get the paperwork emailed to them so that way we can get the last couple things that we still need out there. So we look a little fuller than we are going to look right
I
now.
know food trucks, I'll send them out.
Yeah,
So
so-
I joined a Facebook group called Southern Wisconsin, Northern Illinois Food Truck Vendors. And I've been getting some there, and I did the same thing with Kraft, and he was trying to figure out why he was getting hammered.
I got like 20 emails and
Yeah,
texts
we've
just
been-
in the last 24
I was
hours,
gonna say,
which is more traction than we've had for the last 6 months that we've been going, so.
Well, because I joined that group and I didn't realize I had posted it, well, it wasn't approved until yesterday, that they finally posted it, so the last 24 hours, we both have been.
Well, this was good interest.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
there's been a
fired
lot,
up,
there's been
yeah.
a lot of, not-for-profits and craft vendors, so.
So it's-
When do you
it's
have to
coming.
have the food trucks in by?
Well, I've been telling them, and I've been like emailing, attaching the forms to it, say, like turning them in here, either mailing them in or turning them in here secures your spot.
And it depends on if they're already licensed with us and the
Ogle
county.
County, with Ogle County,
So if you're not with Ogle County, then I would recommend that they hurry up and get.
that's the first place.
What's
started.
the deadline?
Yesterday.
All right, we just,
I mean,
tonight.
I would like it to be done before the next 2 weeks.
Tonight there's
If
a
you can be
whole-
in before that, obviously, if we're not full and you come in a couple days before, I'm not saying we will turn you away, but I'm not saying that you'll be
Right.
accepted either. So the sooner guarantees a spot.
On Tuesday night, they're all sitting down in Sin City.
Right.
A whole bunch of them. I can
Well,
stop on my way home from work next
and-
week and drop off.
Yeah.
Well, we've had interest from, like 4 or 5, but it's just the point of nothing's been turned in.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of forms out there in the world, they're just not.
Do you have
in
anything
our
worked up
possession,
saying
so-
who to contact and all that stuff?
Yeah, there's a flyer that Erica can print off,
Perfect.
that has just
Both of
kind
ours,
of
yeah.
both of our information, our emails, our phone
I'll reach out to
numbers.
her, if I can take a bunch of those just down there on next Tuesday night, just pass them out.
Yep, you can probably even print it from, I don't know, a Facebook group or the village website
Yeah,
has
it's
it
on the-
on there too, so you can print that
I
form
can
from
send
there
it,
too.
I can send it to the ones that are my customers. but-
Yep, but yeah, if you do that and then send those out, then that would be
Yeah,
great,
because we've
so.
had, I've been in touch with, I sent paperwork out for a barbecue truck, the taco one, oh my gosh, a coffee one, and then there was an ice cream one. I haven't heard back from them in a while. I'm gonna have to send more emails out, but.
But it's coming together, I think it'll be a last minute slide into home, but I think that it's starting to pull together, so.
Excellent.
Hopefully we'll have another band for a little earlier since some of the other stuff didn't turn out. We have our headliner, we just don't have a little bit morning
The
band,
other
so.
slots.
Right, which I got a whole bunch of interest just recently, so we'll be picking one by the next week, we'll have something for you guys to approve again too, so.
Keep
Go
it
from
on,
there.
it's working good.
Come
Any
together,
further, Jen?
last minute, but come together.
Yes, I actually was contacted today believe it or not, I mean, we're a little early yet, but from the movie guy who brings the inflatable screen.
Oh, wow.
And because I sent him an email saying, I need to know. I have to know whether you can or you can't. He goes, oh yeah, he goes, I put you on the calendar after our conversation last year after the movie. But apparently it's taken him this long to tell me. I was like, great.
Communication.
I know, it's not his strong suit. So we will have a movie in the park after the fireworks.
Excellent. Which fireworks?
July 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
July 3rd.
Let's be clear.
So,
You won't be able to see the fires from the movie in the park. Yeah.
Something to consider.
You trying to mention another party?
No, just for our 4th of July celebration.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily you, we got events, but whatever just start thinking about if there's anything we want to do different.
Bigger fireworks.
I'm good.
another thing that, to go back with, for the other celebrations, we are going to print or put out there a map of where the best place to sit is for our fireworks, pyro musical for the 14th, because there's gonna be certain spots, the normal viewing spots are not gonna be good spots. June 14th.
We'll make sure it's on the calendar, we need you here.
July 4th is on my calendar, June 14th isn't.
So,
June 19th is on my calendar.
anyway, so that was a thing that we're gonna get out, so the community is aware. I think we're gonna have to put it up on the website and make them up or whatever, so.
Yeah, if you're in the Ball Diamonds, you will not be
Yes.
able to see these fireworks, so we just want to make sure people know where to go.
That is all that I have.
Chris?
There you go. Nothing.
Come back around, Chris. This will be the last week of these, so. Parks?
All right. Please hold while I pull this back up. I make a motion to approve resolution number 25-25, a resolution approving and authorized execution of a quote for tents rental from Midwest Tents and Implements for 2025 sequential event, additional tents for the Historical Society in the amount of $611.80.
Second.
Patrick?
Yeah.
Nathan makes a motion to approve resolution number 25-25. Patrick seconds. It is discussion, is for additional tents to Midwest Tents and Events in the amount of $611.80. If it's money, we will do roll call. William is absent. Nathan?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Jen?
Yes,
Motion passes 6:24. You've got the floor.
I don't have anything else at the moment.
All right. Streets?
Nothing really for tonight. We will be, if the trailer shows up, we will start crack filling next week. So normally we do this towards the fall. We have the option to get the trailer right after, I think, Byron or someone has it. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try. It's a little hectic right now, but we're going to go ahead and give that a shot. So we'll have that 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to work with Parks on a couple of spots as well. So that might take a few days. So that's really about it for
Will
street.
they have, how long
So-
will the street be blocked when they start to finish the construction, or, I don't know, get into this, will it be blocked at all?
For what, Chris? Sorry.
Into the, junction.
Junction Way?
Yeah, I don't know, I quite frankly, I don't go back past it that
Yeah,
often, but
yeah.
I saw that they are starting to work on it. Just
It's not supposed to be blocked off for any length of time. They understand that there has to be traffic in and out of there with the businesses. Now, are there going to be times where they might be held up or this or that? Yes, because they're doing storm work, they're literally ripping everything out, pouring
So
curb.
it won't ever be blocked. mean,
I can't say that it won't be, but as of right now, I have not been
Right,
told that
it's
they're
not
gonna,
planned to be.
they're not gonna shut it down for a day that I know of as of right now. So they're,
Yesterday it was down for a little while so they could run the culvert across.
Yeah.
Right at that time, there was a fire alarm at the
Yeah.
figure so.
That's
Yeah,
all.
so they're doing the best they can to try to keep traffic flowing, but it is very difficult, especially when you cord out to pour curb and everything. Things get real narrow real quick.
And this is for all the public, there's gonna, with all the construction that's gonna be going on between, the, solar field, the downtown project and Junction Way. Expect delays, sorry.
Yep.
Oh, there's no cameras or so.
No,
I just expect that there will be issues because, you know, you can already see them starting to work on the downtown project. There was work on Junction Way and they had the road blocked for, on at least 1 or 2 days for the, solar panel just to do the grading, which I didn't know was gonna be that extensive. I guess
Yeah.
I just
That
figured
was
they
our
were.
request, wasn't it, that they had an access way for the, fire trucks?
Yeah,
to
no,
get in and out, so-
that's not so much that I meant. I meant in the field itself, you could see that they were moving a lot of dirt, and I thought it was just a flat field when you come in and put it in. Apparently, I had no idea that they do as much dirt work as they did.
Didn't we roads.
want them to do the retention pond in there or something?
Yep. They're starting the retention pond that looks like they're cutting out for the roads.
Well, there you go. Alright, that was it.
Okay. Water, wastewater.
I'd like to have a discussion on changing the street name previously approved as Lushinger Lane. It's nothing personal against William, I just don't think we should have a street named after a sitting trustee. So when I talked to Sandy about this, that it wasn't something we do a resolution, she couldn't draft that. So she suggested we have a discussion on it first prior to having any cost for the attorney to draft up a resolution.
I'm not sure. I think we should have a sitting trustee with his name also, but I don't think it's a huge deal either way.
So this is just as discussion this evening, it appears. So, what are your opinions?
I think I mean, it was a unanimous vote before. I mean, it was all with the intention that he was going on to other things and moving on so that, you know, it was immortalizing him, you know, for all the work he did put in there. It doesn't take away the work he did do for that grant and for that project and everything he did in his own personal time to make that happen. The weird turn of events that puts him back on this board definitely changes some things, but I don't know if it's worth spending money to outstay. 1, lawyer costs, 2, whatever it takes to file with the state, everything that has to be done, all the manpower that'll be wasted on changing a name that is already unanimously voted on just seems ridiculous at this point for me. I find that part of it is just, it's a waste of legislative time, effort, and money. And for that, I have no interest in this. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Sorry, anything?
No, that's it.
Well, that would've been-
I kind of feel the same way as Pat. I just think that it wasn't intended that he was obviously leaving and now he is coming back on this board, and I just think the looks of having, you know, the name after, you know, like I said, a sitting board member, or, you know, it would be any different if it was Worm Way. I mean,
Is it that expensive to change it?
The issue isn't the
It's
cost.
probably not a big deal. I don't think there's any filings with the state. I think this is a local.
I think it's plausible, it's already planted with local counties that have.
Oh, yeah, they might need to, since that time, I think there was additional subdivision approvals, and I guess, but I'm not sure if we would need to re-record anything with the county.
Worth voting on?
I don't know, John. You're the other person. I don't think William should vote on his own, so.
Well,
We
I
got a
mean,
no, we got a yes. A no.
I can't honestly say the only reason I would have
Oh, yes,
voted
sorry.
for doing that was because he was retiring, but that was certainly probably the reason we brought that, because we've never brought naming a street after anyone that was still sitting. But to Nate's point, it doesn't take away from the accomplishments William did do and probably will contribute again and at some point retire. So you almost could honestly end back at the same why wouldn't you just do it? Someday he's going to retire, and
I don't really care.
it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. I think it does have something when he's a sitting board member, but for those people who choose not to spread rumors, speculations, and bullshit, it was something done when he retired and things in life changed.
So you're in favor of leaving it?
I'm fine with it the way it is.
And Patrick is a no, and Jen is a no, and you're in favor of leaving it?
I'm leaving it, yes.
Yeah, then I'll just leave it too, and
All right.
that'll do her.
Motion dies here, or there's no motion, but.
That's right.
You want
I
further
don't have
discussion?
anything else. Do you got anything?
Nope, thanks, Pat.
That's it.
All right. Anyone have anything on economic development?
What about water, Rick?
I did water, wastewater. Do you want to do a water report?
Well, I was just, any update on meter reading? Have we read meters yet for the month?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that who's got our water bills?
Oh, they did go up. Well, then that's all I needed to
Pay
know.
mine.
Yeah,
We just raised the rate for a water meter.
I
That was in the back.
directive
Okay.
debit or whatever. I just want to make sure those went out.
Yes.
Anyone have anything on unfinished business? Dan does.
Oh, thank you.
Well, maybe you all can tell me, were the conditions corrected at the, fence on the Verizon fence?
I was thinking that, so go ahead.
Yes, I
I got a
believe-
message from Verizon saying that it was fixed, was it?
Yes, I believe. I have not had a chance. I was gonna go out there tomorrow because I just found out today.
Yeah.
So I was going to check that tomorrow.
They fixed it themselves?
Mhm.
Yes. There was a pickup truck there the other day, so.
We're okay, don't pass it.
All that money.
He's right there.
I might use
That's,
a medic.
So I'll know more about it, Dan. I'll check that tomorrow morning, so.
that's awesome. I don't walk behind there ever, so.
Well, it's good it's fixed.
You wanna talk about-
You do
Yeah.
put that's at the ground level. and things like that. That's a good duct tape.
Yeah.
All right, so I will bring up LR. They are in the room tonight too. They had sent something out to Chris and I, and for the board to potentially extend the terms of their agreement for a 6-month mark that was sent out to us. At this time, after converting with Hanson Link, it is, we think that that's a little too long and that we still can possibly come up with an agreement in the interim. There was a red line information that was sent out just last night. Chris nor I had a chance to look it over, but we're gonna, with great haste, look that over, and then if everything looks copacetic, and then on from there, then we will send it on to LR, which they have discussed with already, that they're gonna, with great fire, gonna get it done and sent back to us, so that way we can get this bunted up before that we have any problems going any farther into.
We would expect to hopefully that we could have the agreement ready for voting on in the first meeting in June. I'm not sure what.
If not sooner.
Yeah, if not sooner. I don't know.
Yes.
If we could get it.
If we can somehow
If
get
we can
this
get it
on
for
to-
the next meeting in 2 weeks,
That would be awesome,
too, but,
yes.
You know, if it takes until the first meeting in June.
I mean, yeah, this LR lease has been on our agenda for like 2 years now, so it's nice to finally see it start to wrap up, so, but yeah, so I think we're all on board of getting it done as quickly as possible. We have something in our hands that we need to read over, and then we'll just shoot it over to you guys, and then if you guys have anything to say on this, I mean, you're more than welcome to
You have anything to say at all?
speak freely, but,
I just want to reiterate the importance of it.
yeah,
Emergency services is affected, as we provide the link for the sheriff's department and fire department for their radios. So it's, the timeliness of it is, getting it done is important.
I would love to check this off. It's been on our agenda for 2 years, so I would love to get this done too.
Yeah.
So it is everybody's great haste to get this done. So I think we're getting close now. So
Yeah.
I really think that this will be done soon. So
Anything further on unfinished business?
For the easement, it's been phone tag. I call them when I get off work, they don't answer, they call me when I'm at work, I'm not able to answer, so.
If you just leave that to them in a voicemail too, that you can't answer during that's an hour. Worst comes to worst, have them call me if they want to,
Okay.
because I'm available all day usually. If they know what you're looking for, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
where are we at with that? They just need to sign something, or are we?
As far as I know, the map was added to it, and they needed to review that, and once they were good, I think it can be signed. I was kinda thrown in the middle of it, so.
Public